first time, but I let my guard down for you. Said I'll put my guard down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said take your time, what's the rush? Take your time, what's the rush? I said baby I'm a dog, I'm a man. She said take your time, what's the rush? I said baby I'm a dog, I'm a man. I'm a dog.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning. Into 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Here we go. And, of course, Franz Wagner. He's a big ticket to foul. We'll go without him, though.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game. The way he plays, I love it.
Well, Greg, we know it is Pete. Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll. And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
And it's George finishing it off.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Now Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
To the paint. Here's Kessler.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now, here is Young. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. And Young, here we go. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's George. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the Magic.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Young, no good. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. The Magic trailed by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Young inside. Banchero. And finished. Off by Banchero.
When he attacks the rim like that, Paolo Banchero, there's no stopping.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Now Daniels hasn't made one yet. And that one, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
Crosses over. And Embiid pulls it down.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Young taking his time here. Isaac outside. Young outside. Pass to Banchero. Over drive. It's hauled in by the 76ers. .102 left here in the opening quarter. The three from George. And that one is off.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Young outside on the top of the key, and he hits the jump shot.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Here's Maxey. Rebounded by Isaac. Orlando with the ball. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Young. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to George. Fires the three. Up again. From deep, Maxey. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
The Magic. 12.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Carter outside. Howard with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And, you know, we know Suggs has a decent J, but they're reminding everybody he can drive inside, too.
In the corner, Drummond with it. Back to McCain. Drummond the screen. McCain with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Drummond misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Orlando leading. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Suggs. There's the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Here is Edwards following the bucket by Orlando. Pass to Drummond. The rebound by Bataze. Magic leading by 4. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it. Back to you guys.
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Philadelphia with the ball. Trailing by 4. Down low. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Few players get more dunks than Drummond. He's a center who plays like a traditional center, looking to throw it down every chance he gets.
Here's Suggs. Carter on the wing. No scoring in this one. And it's in there.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Here's McCain. Carter pulls it in.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And look, coming out, leading out, everybody. Let me hear you make some noise for your Sixers, B&T.
it's the Magic with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Shot clock at 5. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit. Left side Lowry. Right wing. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Howard. From the arc. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
It's Grimes on the wing. The 76ers again can't hit it. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Houston. For 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Suggs. .122 left to play here in the half. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
The 76ers trailed by 10. The unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game is taking the biggest jump.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck to lead here. It's just not his night.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
Here's Edgecombe. Nothing on the board. And here's George for 3. Hits it from three-point range. George has got it back down to within single digits for Philadelphia. And Suggs throws it down.
Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
Lowry looking around. Jordan with the steal. Pass to Howard. Here's Suggs. From outside, off the mark. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And so it's Orlando headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pass to Kessler. Outside Daniel. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Over Grimes. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 7. And here's Embiid. Embiid powers it down.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And Caro. George with the defensive effort. On the wing, Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by George. Gordon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Caro with the screen. Here's Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got 6.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
to Embiid. No good with the layup. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Magic. They've led by as much as 10. And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, nice finish that time by Isaac. Power and athleticism on that dunk.
Screen by Oubre. And it's sent back by Isaac. And that one's good. Daniels. And now it's an 8-point Orlando lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock club, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat. And because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
The 76ers trailed by 8. Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Magic. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Over in the corner, Banchero. 6 to shoot. Over Edwards. And it's Banchero missing. It's stolen. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Maxey. From outside the arc. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid. Maxey's got 7.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
Young drives in. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 10.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. The 76ers trailed by 7. George in the post. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Oubre. And finished off by...
Oubre so quick off the floor.
And it's the Magic's ball. They've led by as much as 10. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
Here's Young, and the layup falls. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
To the inside. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And Carter has it in the corner. And the foul called on Jared McCain. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
35 seconds left in the third. Here is Howard. Scoreless thus far. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Houston. And they force the shot. Clock violation. Great D.
Philadelphia ball.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third.
Number 12, Brandon Watford.
Now McCain. Outside Edwards. Oubre for 3. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Magic. They're up by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports
44.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Philadelphia moving the ball around. To the middle. Oh, wow, what a slam from Embiid.
For this big guy, Joel Embiid is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities, just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
The 3 from George. Carter pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here is Suggs. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's George. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else he'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
Suggs looking around. The call will be against P.J. Edgecombe. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Coming up to the floor for your Sixers. Number 1.
Now here's Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The 76ers trail. Pass to Maxey. He nails it, and we're tied up.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
So both teams making some changes here. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." You guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Isaac outside. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. And the Magic lead by 3.
And Isaac takes no time getting this shot off. He's got a lethal quick release.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. By Jamal Mosley. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 1. To take the lead. And that's in there. Excellent awareness.
So great seeing Maxey come through in the big spots. Continuing to evolve right before our eyes. No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Kessler with it. Here's Banchero. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3.
No shame or fear in this young fella. And Carroll going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Doesn't get that one. Here's Young. Now Banchero. Here's Kessler. 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. That one is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just basically whiffs on it.
Drained from outside.
They want the ball in his hand when the situation calls for it.
Outside Isaac. Fires the 3. He drills the 3.
I tell you what, Isaac's starting to show that clutch gene. He's not afraid and seems willing to put the team on his back.
Now George, beyond the mark, and there's the 3.
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Young with the ball. Maxey covering.
To the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
Now Maxey. And here's Embiid. Here's George. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Young.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes. Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
And some people are on his lack of height, but his size doesn't hurt him at all when it comes to rebounding. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible. and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open three in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that three-point line.
So it's the 76ers.
Style so amazing. I got style, flavor, grace, and plus a different technique.
I see you, Prince. Turn me up, though. With my vocals loud.
Flavor, grace, and plus
This that gutted. This that gutted. That's a nice. Playing ball at the rucker. These read off a script. When they see me, they stop the acting. I lock the class in nights. I would battle them with lots of passion. Lost a war knowing it never was easy to block a captain. Lean back, soldier. You need, don't ya? Won't let you quit. Here go. Won't ya? This that fatigue rap. Jeans black. Green Bay jersey matching a team hat. You all need, so I brought cream back. No more Mr. Nice Guy. We the owners of street rap. It's hard to earn. My daily operation is bring the streets back. Every day I go in the booth. I step in the arena. Always seen a moment of truth. I've been a gangster. Thanks, y'all. I'm from the bottom, bread to twist your top like they locking dreads. Chestnut checkers, you get my rider meds.
When they say my style so amazing. Style, flavor, grace. I got style, flavor, grace, and plus a different technique. They say my style so amazing. Style, flavor, grace, and plus a different technique. They say my style so amazing.
What's that rooftop music right here? That staircase. Yeah.
They say my style
Let's
so
go.
amazing.
My talk is a food for thought, so none other could raise the stakes. Make your plate, got no filler, so save your amazing grace. I'm from the jungles. They knew that my mother would raise an eight, born from the bottom. It's true that the gutter don't make mistakes. I got the formula, the formula, make it euphoria. Honoria, on a run, eating, creeping in Florida. I ain't even applauding you. These two hands come together. No one remembers the thought of you. Visions and staircases and rooftops, and even in rare cases, mask off, got bare faces for new ops. trigger the worst. When I come up big in the verse, you can hear the traces of Tupac. We deep in the trenches, but so poised. I realize the emptiest of minds make the most noise. We dope boys, but move so meticulous. Belichick drawing plays for viciousness. Now you know what the mission is.
Gonna do it again.